Fact 5 Presents.
Top 5 worst drunken tattoos. Number 5. Woman who woke up with a penis tattooed on her back. This is a classic all-time favourite prank to pull off on one of your friends, if they've had a few too many to drink. However, in the case of this 20-year-old Holly Aston, took a bit too far when she allowed her drunken friend to draw a penis on her shoulder with a DIY tattoo gun that she purchased from the internet. To her horror, she woke up to find that at the drunken party, there was an indecent image permanently inked into her back, and has so far ruined her life. She was just 17 years old and a student, and it was rather humiliating of an event to take place. She kept this unpleasant truth from her parents for 2 years until she eventually came out. Her friends must have been real dicks about that. Oh. Yeah, that's a joke if you didn't realise. Number 4. Drunken man who self-inked the worst Pokemon tattoo ever. Undoubtedly, there have been some horrible tattoos out there, but this is just another one of those horrible tattoos. This person must have been so drunk and high to have done... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, he was. Tut, tut, tut. We do not technically say that you should do that, but, you know, what's up to you is up to you. Just don't get a tattoo gun. I think that's pretty clear there. Anyhow, when he decided to self-etch a tattoo of the black-faced Charmander Pokemon on his belly with no artistic experience. As a result, the photograph that you now see is the consequence of this drunken episode. I think we can all agree that the flames just do add that finishing touch. Number 3. Man who tattooed his face with a printer cartridge. A 35-year-old man named Lee, who was drunken with his friends one night, decided to have tears inked into his skin. This was done at a drunken party. One of his friends who had created a homemade tattoo gun using a motor, an ink cartridge, and a biro, just to name a few of the objects that he used. Unable to afford laser treatment, Lee then resorted to using a cheese grater to scrape off the tattoo. Ouch, I think is an appropriate response to that. Consequently, this led to social ostracism, which has cost him his job, and in fact has not been able to find employment for 5 years. And this is just also sad. It does make me want to shed a tear. Or should that be shred a tear, I think is the more appropriate expression. Number 2. Drunken kid gets all 17 of his friends' names tattooed on his leg. 19-year-old Danny Joe Parkson was on a drunken night out with his mates in Greece, when he was peer pressured in form of, "You won't get a tattoo of all 17 of us down your left leg, would you?" However, Danny was persistent, and he wasn't going to back down from this. So what he did do is he still went through with it. His group of friends all threw in 10 euros each for Danny to get their names permanently etched into his leg. The name Evit, however, was crossed out as he left the trip early. On the plus side, he didn't have to pay full price for the tattoo himself. However, still probably isn't worth it. Number 1. Man who woke up to find a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses tattooed to his face. This unnamed Swansea resident was on a stag weekend in Blackpool when he got a Ray-Ban tattooed across his face as part of a drunken dare. This man claims that he has no memory of getting it and was stunned to discover the fully scaled pair of sunglasses permanently inked into his face, which even included the word Ray-Ban on the side of his face. The man, who is in his 50s, has spent 2 years trying to remove the tattoo from his face.